to the morning sun. Feel the warmth, a new day has begun. Coffee brews and the world comes to life. A Logan County breakfast started right. Join us here, come smile with me in morning light. Oh, so free. Feel the joy, feel the beat. Logan County's got the rhythm.
Good morning, Logan County. I'm Brian.
And I'm Lindsey. Let's start our day with a little inspiration. Today's daily devotional comes from John 8:36. So if the Son sets you free, you are truly free.
Amen. Good morning and welcome to Logan County Breakfast, your go-to show for uplifting stories and great conversations to start your day right here in beautiful, sunny Logan County, Arkansas.
Thank you for tuning in. We're thrilled to have you with us today. Get ready for some fantastic news, entertaining segments, and a whole lot of fun to kickstart your day. So sit back, relax, and let's make this a wonderful morning together.
We have an exciting show lined up for you today. First, we'll dive into a bit of history, share an inspiring story, and catch you up on the latest local news. But first, we'll kick things off with a quick look at the weather right after this message. Stay tuned.
Oh, did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did? Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Contact Baker's Shelter Insurance in Booneville at 479-675-2782.
Rice Lawn Care and Tree Services, your trusted partner for tree care in Booneville and surrounding areas. Specializing in expert tree care and removal, they handle every job with precision. Stacy in Booneville said, Kevin and his crew did an excellent job removing 3 trees. Great price and quality work. Highly recommend. From hazardous tree removals to routine maintenance, they've got you covered. Serving Booneville and the surrounding communities with honest service and competitive prices. Call Rice Lawn Care and Tree Services today at 479-206-1582 for a free tree consultation. Welcome back. Here's a look at today's weather in Logan County, sponsored by Baker Shelter Insurance in Booneville. Today, sunny with a few passing clouds, high of 86. Beautiful. Tonight, partly cloudy with an overnight low around 59 degrees. See who we have in the chat with us this morning. Good morning, Mom. Good morning, Dennis and Wanda Harrison. Good morning, Derek Wagner. And good morning, Kennard Christensen. Good morning, Merle Martindale. And good morning, Betty Jo Phillips.
Yes, good morning.
We're so happy you all could join us this morning. You know, every day brings with it its unique piece of history. Let's explore some of the most fascinating events that happened on this day in our next segment called On this day in 1889, at noon, the official start of the Oklahoma land rush began, opening a 1.9 million acre tract of land in the unassigned lands of Oklahoma for white colonial settlement. This land, formerly part of Indian Territory, was not yet assigned to any specific American tribe. And henceforth, the Oklahoma Sooner was born. Can you imagine?
No. I was just thinking about everything we talked about on the trip, about just the Indians.
Oh, the Trail of Tears and all that?
Yes, that's really hard to hear.
But can you imagine a frontier where they say, okay, you can go and stake out your claim, and all that you can stake is yours?
You're saying that's what they did?
Yeah, that's what they did with the land rush.
Hmm.
That would have been neat to have a camera back then if you could video some of the disputes. And today is In God We Trust Day, celebrated on April 22nd. Came about as a result of a law that the U.S. Congress passed to affect the inscription of the same phrase on U.S. coins. On April 22nd, 1864, the United States Congress passed an act allowing for In God We Trust to begin appearing on U.S. coins. From 1864 until 1938, it appeared on various U.S. coins, each for a different duration. It's appeared on the penny since 1909, the dime since 1916, and on all gold coins, silver coins, half dollars, and $quarter coins since 1908. And God We Trust is also the official motto of the United States and can be found in most federal institutions.
Most.
Mm-hmm.
Not all?
Some were created not that long ago.
Hmm.
It's kind of a fallacy to say there was a separation of church and state. Yes, we're not allowed to mandate religion, but the separation of church and state is not in the Constitution anywhere. It's just implied. And if you read the Federalist Papers and all the founding documents, you'll see that they all were, well, most all were followers of God. So, coming up after the break. Oh, wait, we have.
Hey, yes. And Tommy Joe, the beef jerky was so amazing.
Oh,
thank you so much.
Yes.
It was so great. We came back from camping and had that on our porch. Oh, and ate it within 10 minutes. Probably.
Yeah, that was last week. And we've had a very eventful couple weeks.
Yes, we have. He said this Saturday we're doing nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
I'm okay with that.
Good morning, Sheila DeWitt.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, Tommy Joe.
Yes.
Coming up after the break, we'll jump into the news and local events happening near you. Don't go away.
Start your day with something handmade and heartfelt right here in Magazine, Arkansas. There's a little gym called Let's Sew, where every stitch tells a story. From custom quilts to one-of-a-kind dresses, our artisans bring your ideas to life. Need a quick hem, a cozy throw for those crisp mornings, or maybe a special gift? Let's Sew has you covered with a small-town care and big-time skill. Pop in at Let's Sew on Pretty Street, open weekdays from 9 to 5 and 9 to 3 on Saturdays. We're more than a shop, we're your creative neighbor. Let's Sew, where magazine's heart meets the thread. Visit us today and create something beautiful together. Let's Sew, Magazine, Arkansas. Call 479-206-2210 or stop by. It is now time for our news brief.
In economic news, homegrown businesses are charging full throttle, turning new tariffs into a golden opportunity for made in the USA pride. In Prescott, Arizona, Dawson Knives CEO John Roy is riding high as tariffs spark a patriotic buying frenzy since President Trump's bold tariff rollout on April 2nd. Dawson's daily sales have skyrocketed from $11,000 to $15,000 a day, with orders set to double to 8,000 in 2025. By sourcing steel domestically, Roy's dodging import duties despite a supplier's closure over coal restrictions. "We're keeping dollars here and it's paying off big," he declared, grinning in his logo-stamped gear. In Phoenix, Jay Levine of San Francisco Chocolate Factory is cashing in on America's sweet tooth, sourcing apples, berries, and nuts from the U.S. farms to sidestep tariffs. His one snag, a 10% duty on Belgian chocolate. Won't stop him. Levine's ready to switch to American cocoa, knowing demand for his gourmet treats won't quit. Meanwhile, Tyler Wins of Don't Tread on Me is racing to bring his rattlesnake emblazoned hats stateside, capitalizing on tariff-driven demand for American-made apparel. With nearly half of 2023's $3.7 trillion in U.S. purchases proudly made in America, these companies are pouncing on a market hungry for domestic goods. By leaning on local suppliers and ramping up efficiency, they're not just surviving, they're dominating, proving American ingenuity is the ultimate trump card in global trade shakeup.
Did you say that some guy's making rattlesnake hats?
Yeah, he's a patriot hat maker. Don't Tread on Me is the Gadsden flag, which has a snake on it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I pictured a rattle, I don't want to say what I pictured. I don't know. Anyways, a snake hat. That's what I pictured. All right, for local news. Casa of the Tri-Peaks is set to host its annual Jim Richardson Memorial Golf Tournament on Saturday, May 17th at the Little Creek Golf Club in Ratcliffe. This exciting 3-player scramble will feature 2 competitive flights with prizes for the first and second places, and a third flight payout will be available if enough teams register. Participants can also compete for additional prizes, including a hole-in-one, closest to the pin, and the longest putt. Team registration is $150, which includes lunch, desserts, door prizes, and gifts. All proceeds for the tournament will support local abused and neglected children. With a limit of only 22 teams, spots are expected to fill quickly. For more information, contact Casa of the Tri-Peaks at 479-206-3500. Don't miss this opportunity to have fun and help those in need. Jim Richardson was such an amazing man. I will say that every time. He was great.
Mm-hmm. This next story proves it's never too late to chase a dream, especially if that dream involves a roaring engine, a racetrack, and the thrill of speed.
Meet Bobby Oxford, an 83-year-old grandmother from Littleton, Colorado, who just checked off her bucket list an item that's been decades in the making.
Growing up, some of Bobby's fondest memories came from the sidelines, watching her brother drag race. Back then, there weren't many opportunities for women to get behind the wheel.
The one chance she did have to race during a special Powder Puff Derby was rained out, and that was that until now.
Thanks to the folks at Wish of a Lifetime, a program from AARP that grants wishes to older adults, Bobby finally got her day at the track. At the legendary Pikes Peak International Raceway.
Outfitted with her own racing suit and helmet, Bobby climbed into a retired NASCAR vehicle and hit the gas under crystal clear Colorado skies.
Her goal? As fast as I can, maybe 130, she told reporters.
With her friends, families, and even a crew of female race car drivers cheering her on, Bobby did a lap after lap, beaming with joy and soaking in every rev of the engine.
And just when she thought it couldn't get any better, a pro driver took her for a victory spin, complete with tire squealing donuts and all.
Oh, Bobby called it the experience of a lifetime, saying, "I made it. Nothing can ever top this."
She may have spent most of her life on the sidelines, but now Bobby's racing full speed into inspiration for all of us.
Oh, go Bobby, go. That made me tear up a little bit for some reason, but
she looks like my Aunt Jean.
oh. As we conclude today's show, we'd like to share a motivational quote to carry you throughout the day.
Keep your face always toward the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you. Walt Whitman.
That's very good.
That's all for today, folks. Thanks for joining us on Logan County Breakfast.
We will see you tomorrow morning with more news, weather, and inspiration. Have a great day.
Have a blessed day, everyone.